is being prepared for a lot of different things, but there's a lot of things that we cannot prepare for. And that's not giving you 5 reasons, but that's giving you one really big reason that injuries can happen. You know, we get in a little hurry, or sometimes we're not even in a hurry, but injuries happen. I didn't break my leg, but I heat solely with firewood 100% in my shop and my house. I cut approximately 14 to 16 cord of wood every winter, or some I get cut through the summer, but I like to do it when it's cooler weather in the winter. A lot of other things to do in the summer, like fishing. Who doesn't like fishing? So I've watched several videos, YouTube. People are in their 3rd year, 4th year off-grid, and they only have a couple of weeks supply of wood come September. They're trying to get out and get their winter's wood. And, you know, I'd like to remind those people, like, you're doing a great job. It's awesome to get out there, but wood is a priority. It's as big a priority pretty much as water is if you live in a place where it gets cold. You know, we all need water to live. And again, if you have an injury and can't go get water, or, you know, you're going to die. So if you have an injury and you can't go cut firewood, you're either going to have to buy it, rely on somebody else, or I generally, for the last most of my life, doing you know, firewood stove, sometimes just a house, sometimes a house and a shop. I have always had a bare minimum of half a winter's wood ahead. I've been sick before when I had my back injuries and stuff, but I had to keep moving, you know. But keeping moving, you don't realize that it takes you twice as long to get through a project or get things done that you need to do. And so I do my best to, you know, the last several years for sure, most years when spring comes, I have 2 years worth of firewood put up ahead. And if I sell a load, maybe somebody just is really in dire need because they didn't plan ahead, I'll sell a load or 2, but otherwise I really don't sell a bunch of firewood. Just I know what my back can handle. I make sure I get my firewood supply plus a little extra, and then I move on to other things that I want to do. As you've seen, you know, in past videos. If you haven't, you know, jump on back and check out the videos of winter wood cutting, or fishing videos if you like videos. But so it's just some little reasons that, you know, I'm going to show you where it's just so very important that we sit down and think about what our priorities have to be. Not want to be, have to be, and in case of injury. So, you know, I mean, my injuries, it's healing slowly, but it's going to be a long time before I get back to being able to work like I did. It's going to be a lot of one hand stuff, kind of using the wrist or doing whatever makes everything a little harder. And the least of my worries right now is that I have to put up firewood. I have a lot of other little things that I want to do. So, you know, I'm working on something else down here. You see behind me. You'll probably see in the next video. Lots of little things to do, so I don't want to feel that now I'm going to be slowed down that I have to go cut firewood. So I'm doing quite well with that. And guys, I know everybody wants a little update, and thumb is healing good. Finger's not healing quite so well. We're hoping that another week or so it's going to improve and look better, and you know, no infection. It's staying away, so things will hopefully come along. And I hope you guys just enjoy what you see me kind of show you a little bit of what I do to be prepared. Big trailer here. I got a neighbor here who wants to have a yard sale, get rid of some stuff. He doesn't have a trailer and have to put stuff on, so we're gonna just take it over and set it up for him. So catch you guys in a bit. get a little bacon going for breakfast. Guess we gotta use a little finger in there. Yep. Can still crack an egg. Oh, you know what you're gonna turn into? Is just about ready. Yep, we're just going to build our own here. I think we're good for another layer. It's just about make these packages of bacon too small. Well, guys, I think that looks pretty good. Let's put a lid on it, and we have an awesome breakfast sandwich. All right, one big breakfast sandwich. I'm going to just enjoy it. Catch up with you guys. Well, I would have done this last time, but I only had one piece of iron, so this time I decided that I would grab another piece of iron and make a breaker. Somebody just reminded me that it's not really that hard, right? So you know who you are. And, I like to keep a good 90-degree corner there, so the breaker works pretty good. Just 2 pieces of angle iron and a pretty good bend. And just give it a little tap with the hammer and then it'll be good. Out for some timbers. that one. Then we need a 29. Goes. Now we'll be doing a half lap, so I'll be cutting halfway through here and back 7¼ inches because these are wider this way. So we'll get set up so that they kind of go together like that. We'll get back to you very shortly. Gotta bounce it around, just exercising the hand, and so thumb's doing pretty good, guys. For those of you that like a little update of what's happening, the bone's not healing in the finger really, so we're going to give it another 2 or 3 weeks and take some more x-rays, see what it looks like. Kind of got a bobblehead there, so too much of a gap between the bone. It might not heal together, so it might have to come off, but we're going to give it another 3 or 4 weeks and see if it mends a little with just exercise and whatever, and if not, then got to do what you got to do. But for now, we're just going to keep on keeping on with what we're doing and get a few smaller chores done, and probably next video I'll be back putting siding on the cabin. So I got some more lined up there and trimmed and stuff, so I'll be starting with that here probably tomorrow. We're supposed to get a couple days of rain. We had a little shower yesterday, and now it's pretty warm today. It's not 30, it's I think only 25 or something like that, so a little bit of a break, get outside and get some things done. So if you're just catching me, well, you want to know what happened, look back at the videos, I explain it, and if you've been following, that's a little update. But say thumb's doing good, the other finger's doing pretty good, so I just keep it wrapped, the one wrapped, so that you don't get dirty while I'm working, and I can unbandage it for the evening, and it's not doing bad. So we'll get back at her and get our flower bed built. Okay, there's my half lap. So let's go see if we can put them together. Should be the last piece. I got 2 short ones. I got to cut one more short one, but I'm going to go to the shed. I think I have a shorter one. I just don't want to cut 29 inches off of a long one here. About there. See how that'll. Ooh, perfect. It is perfect. So this one. Well, that's the way she goes. There. we'll screw it down and we'll put another layer on. I gotta notch that one over. It's wide, a little bit wider. I gotta notch it over another inch and a quarter. Just take a little more. My notch here is not quite wide enough, so we make it wider. Oh, don't do that. I think that's about an inch and a quarter. Oh, right at the edge of the door. This doghouse. Oh, it lines up pretty good there. Jolly, I think I'm going to screw it right into place. It is just about as perfect as you can get. Okay. This one. Yep, we'll get the rest of it screwed in, get some dirt in it. There we go. So I showed you on the last one, if you build garden beds or anything, you can put cardboard down and that will stop weeds from growing up through, you know, so just water can soak through. You don't want to make a solid, you know, plastic basin. I'm going to put plastic in here, that way it'll help keep the water away from the wood before I fill this right up with dirt. But yeah, it just helps, and then the water can soak right through, and I've got some pit run gravel and stuff under it so it can drain properly if we had too much rain, but it never gets too wet here. It's kind of under the eaves, so yeah, it'll look good with the other one. So I'll get filling it with dirt. Well, I got some of these guys. They're just rocks. They're just whatever kind of rocks. Use them for drainage. I got some pretty nice ones. I don't want to bury, but I got some pretty big ones here. That's a good place to put them. They were actually picked up the edge of the field and stuff. But I picked up a bunch of really nice ones to use for a rock garden, so yeah. Yeah, that's one big wheelbarrow load of dirt that I don't have to haul. Yeah, I finished filling these up and we'll be able to get the plants move back in. Oh, we just planted some rocks. Now I'm going to fill that all in with dirt. And we'll get the lilies moved in. But that's just for little drainage, and I just put that cardboard in the bottom, and then you put rocks like that, and you know, water runs in around, you know, rocks or blocks of wood or whatever. So if you're digging up flowers, you're not going to be digging down that deep, because there's going to be, you know, over a foot of dirt on top of them. So you know, it's still just a little less dirt to shovel. So just what I do.